In this short video, we'll take a look at some examples of Project 2 Elements and Principles presentation. As you can see by this initial example, this project is completed in PowerPoint or another presentation software with a cover page listing your name, the course, and the date. Each element or principle will have its own slide, and the elements and principles themselves will be separated by a title slide. For the majority of elements and principles, the project simply asks you to put a clear image along with a listing of the element or principle that's being described by the image. Make your images large, like the student did here, and crisp and clear with good resolution and the aspect ratio maintained, meaning the proportions of the image stay true. Choose images that are excellent representations of each different element or principle. As we look at this presentation for this open space image, we see tall ceilings, wide spaces, lots of light. It's an excellent image for open space. Some of the elements and principles will ask for descriptions. In that case, a few sentences should go next to the image describing why that image has an example. So in this image for poor proportion, the student uses elements and principles terminology to explain that the proportion of furniture to the size of the room is poorly done, making the room feel empty and making the user feel uncomfortable. The last images are ones for what are good and poor harmony. Remember, harmony has to do with the combination of elements and principles to make a pleasing space. So in your description, make sure to use elements and principles terminology. For example, in this student's slide, she references color, lighting, and balance as elements and principles that are properly used in her space, which has excellent harmony. It doesn't matter what the format of your presentation is, so it might have a more detailed background like this example, or a plain background like this one. What we're looking for is good descriptions and clear images with each element or principle represented. One other note, pattern in particular can be a challenge as the internet or Google definition differs a little bit from what's in our information online. When you're looking for patterns, make sure that you go through and read the descriptions versus just Googling the terms so that you get a naturalistic pattern which looks real. A stylized pattern which has a recognizable motif that has been slightly altered. A geometric pattern that repeats geometric elements over and over again. Or an abstract pattern with no true inspiration. Good luck on your presentation, and I look forward to reading through it.